Yeah. I can too.
Can you see like that? In the upper left-hand corner, can you see like that drawing of a gate?
I think I see the outline of it.
Yeah, I see the outline.
Yeah.
Until you
Weird.
told me it was a gate, I had no idea what it was.
Okay, yeah, because it's like a.
Yeah, it's a gate with that with a star thing on top or whatever it is, some kind of thing on top of it.
Huh. Okay.
Weird.
I can't hide anything from you guys.
We don't care. We don't
I
metagame that much.
I care. It's ruining my immersion.
Sorry. All right. Well, then that means passing by. Let's see. If you're gonna
water of
backtrack
terror.
exactly, yeah, that pool that you guys tried very hard not to disturb, just because it gave you an ominous feeling or something. And then yeah, you guys can start traveling that direction. You gotta take some pygmy wart to get through that tunnel there. But otherwise, you guys go along.
Do we want to move our things? Or are we just going to say we go back the way we came? Or shall we move because there might be trouble?
Oh, if you don't know, Kath,
Now you know.
all I could say is...
Oh, you're completely, like, out of your mind?
Yeah, he's
not out of my mind, I can't speak.
Yeah, he's totally fine. He looks like he's totally fine, but yeah, he can't actually speak right now.
Nice. And I think I'm still mumbling.
No, you're okay. Well, you might be like...
Madness 1 gibbering is what I have here on my...
Yeah, you occasionally mutter to yourself.
Yeah,
that's
I do
not
that
quite
anyway.
the
So
same.
yeah, that's just fine. So I'll say to the guys, yeah, let's go. I'll lead the way. Trouble cannot stop us.
Oh, yes.
So now, does Common laugh at us, or laugh at me, or are you just laughing at me?
I put my hand on your shoulder, and I shake my head, and I point at myself, and then I go forward.
All right.
Okay. So you guys are backtracking. And make it. Oh, I could.
Oh my god, I disappeared.
Like that.
Excellent.
Yeah, I moved you guys closer to the pool. So you made it there.
Well, we're at the pool?
Yeah, you guys are just north of it, yeah.
Do we hear anything?
Yeah, do I see or hear anything? Remember, I'm like further up than everyone.
Right. I don't know, perception check.
I don't know, perception check. I don't know.
I don't know, do you see or hear anything? Nothing immediately pops out at you. I mean, you hear the drips, and you hear the whirling. You know, it's kind of a whirlpool there. So you can hear that.
So, just out of curiosity, I try to send a message to Pawman and try to speak with words via the message spell. Does it come out as gibberish, or can I actually talk that way?
Now you're gonna make me look at it.
There a verbal component?
Now you're gonna make me look at it.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I need to look to see if there is verbal component.
So how much did I miss? It sounds like I didn't miss very much at all.
Nope, I can't do it. You're right, there is a verbal component.
Basically, what happened is, at the end of the last session, you guys slept in that magic fog, and you all had nightmares, and a couple of you guys couldn't handle it. Palman woke up wanting to murder everything that was nearby him, and Ulrith was having trouble waking up, so Palman tried to murder Ulrith.
Jesus.
And you and Veer had to, put him down for his own good there.
Okay, that's awesome.
Mainly you, though.
You don't wake up, I will kill you. Fantastic. I'm going to be keeping my eye on Palman then. What's up with that?
No, you're carrying a statue. I'm not worried about you.
Yeah, I will beat you on the head with the statue if I need to. All right.
Yeah. So, Yes, nothing with a verbal component, which is probably most bard spells, I'm thinking. And don't hear anything other than the whirlpool there.
Okay. I continue on.
Okay. Last time you guys were carefully and cautiously going around it.
Same time, same thing. That's why I put myself along the wall.
All right, well.
That's right. I can still do a minor illusion.
All right. Stealth checks.
Master of Stealth. So I get 2 dice for it.
That's right.
You have disadvantage, probably.
That's how that works.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Clankety clank clankster.
Let's see. Oh.
Yep,
Well,
I literally can only do one spell.
Nice.
I
Make it a good one.
can't even mock anybody. All
Nope.
right,
Just a minor illusion.
guys, make it past.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Can't minor
no-
illusions produce words?
Can produce sounds.
That's all talking is, me producing sounds.
I'm not saying they can cast spells, but maybe he can make it talk.
All right,
He makes an Ulrith head and it talks to us.
you guys, make it to here.
I made it to there.
Yep.
All by yourself.
Well,
Yeah,
how about the
so-
rest of you guys?
You guys you're fine.
Uh-oh. What
There.
happened to everyone?
Huh? They're back at the
Oh, we're at the door.
Yeah, you guys made it around the pool and then came down and yeah, you've heard some sounds and things, but you haven't run into anything.
Hooray.
And then you go
I listen at
inside
the door.
Roll perception. You don't hear anything.
Okay. I'll walk on through.
All right, still smells really bad. Not as bad as before.
Right, this is the way out, right?
Yeah, the way out is like right there.
Okay.
Let's do it.
And yeah, you guys, you do have to figure out how to trap door heading up, but other than that, yeah, so you have to haul a that statue.
How big is the trapdoor? And how tall? Do I have to do the
It's an
jump up to
iron.
it?
It's an iron ladder that climbs 60 feet, and it's a stone trapdoor.
Why do we need something to climb onto the ladder?
No, you can climb the ladder just fine.
Oh.
You're hauling a 100-pound statue.
Oh, I'm not. Screw that.
I know you're not. I'm talking about the group as a whole. Keth, in particular, has a 100-pound statue. You don't. Coming into the room, you don't see that anything has invaded the area yet.
So what I do is I go take out my rope. I tie it around the statue. And Dude, please tell me I have something I could write.
What if you write and it just says blah 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 blah?
So I do a hand gesture where I point at me and Kath, and then do a climbing motion, and then I do a motion where I'm pushing up, and then I pull, a pulling motion on the rope. And hopefully Kath gets it.
After seeing that, I turn to Palmen and Veer and give them the look of, huh? What that is?
So I climb up, motioning to Kath to follow, since he has the statue on his back still.
I'll do that.
And then after I get through the trap door, I start pulling on the statue itself. Pointing to him, and I'll try to pull it up. I have enough lift, push, drag to do it.
To haul it up.
Yeah.
All right. This is the worst moving day experience ever. So yeah, I mean, between the multiple guys, you can get it up there.
I don't know how to use my headset.
Yeah, it's not easy though. A 60-foot lift on a 100-pound item, I wouldn't want to have to do that. But yeah, you can get up there and start heading back to the city.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Having their like vague spell descriptions. The minor illusion says you can create a sound or an image of an object within range that lasts for the duration. And if you create a sound, you can have various volumes, and it can be your voice. And the sound continues unabated throughout the duration. Or you can make discrete sounds at different times before the spell ends. So, yeah, I don't know. It seems like you could, you wouldn't be able to relay information quickly, I don't think, because it seems like you'd have to cast the spell to say a specific sentence or something like that. You couldn't like change it on the fly. Huh. Or maybe you can, because it says you can make discrete sounds. Anyway, you guys continue on. And you haul all of your gains back up to the city. And where to first? You have books and things.
Yeah. So
You also have a 100-pound statue.
I'm trying to remember. So the person who tasked us to find, the weird stuff going on, that was just like a city guard, basically, right? Wasn't it? Or some kind of sergeant of the guard.
Yeah, it was, I think she's a captain. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think have we made any contacts with the city that are magical in nature? Like, because I don't think we have.
Be right back since I still can't talk.
Not really. If you mean like Wizards Guild or something like that.
Well, I guess.
The closest is the Stone Speaker. He appeared to be some sort of like shaman figure.
Well, maybe I'll go there then, or suggest that maybe Kath and I take the statue there.
Okay.
And then I guess failing that, trying to like I'll ask. So we want to go there first for sure, unless for some reason Kath doesn't want to go. And then if that fails, then I'm gonna have to start asking around for some sort of sage or wizard's guild, or not necessarily like wizard spell, but knowledge library type.
Yeah, I want to get rid of the statue as soon as possible, probably.
Yeah, so I'd say let's go to the shaman guy first.
Nah, just haul around that two-headed statue. You're fine.
You're just gonna carry it around, whatever.
Okay. You guys, you have to cross Vladiguer's Furrow, and making it to that side of the city is impossible for outsiders without invitation. So even with your symbol there,
a piece of cheese, everybody.
So they hold you at the bridge.
A
and won't let
piece
you cross.
of cheese. That's how you can tell I'm running out of food in the house.
As you're walking up.
I'm eating cheese now.
State your purpose.
Oh shit! State your purpose.
Let's see. We're friends of whatever that guy's name. What was it? You just told me his name. I forgot his name.
I don't know that I name.
You know who we are.
I said the Stone Speaker, but or Grum or something.
All right.
What's up, Matterman? What's
Friends
up,
of
Starman? The Dungeon Tomb. What's up?
We have business that needs his expertise.
Got a little bit of a late start on the game today because I was watching
Hugrum.
Doug Davison's information.
Yeah.
GM 911 on GeoQuest's channel.
Seems like it's lacking some vowels, or at least in the right places there.
Hugrum. Hugram. All right, there might be a little bit of a wrapper.
Dwarves don't use vowels.
Well, that's a stone giant name. The gate guards hold you there, but they send a runner.
Oh, that's nice of them.
Yeah, that's yeah. Let's see. They also, you notice a few more come out like around, and they're armed. While you guys are waiting there.
We haven't done anything yet.
You've got a reputation.
Good.
We're not on this map.
And it doesn't take too long for them to come back and The dwarf is somewhat surprised to inform you that the stone speaker does wish you to come see him.
Excellent.
So yeah, you are escorted to the stone speaker. Right?
Do they take us there?
Yes, you're taking that direction. Make it there without too much incident. All right. Yeah. So Hogrim's there to greet you at the entrance to Cairngorm Cavern, or at least not too far in, and says in his booming voice, "You have returned.
We have. Great. Oh,
What did you find?"
we found a ritual going on by a bunch of ne'er-do-wells, and they were growing heads or trying to grow heads off of people. We found this statue that was in a ritual circle that looks to have the name of that stone giant that ransacked the bazaar a few days ago. And we found a list of names and looks like spell components to do it again.
And we shan't take kindly to that.
He steps forward and takes the statue from your Kath. I mean, you don't look tired or nothing. Just hauling that thing a few miles.
Mm-mm.
But he takes it from you. Just be kind, and begins looking it over. Yes, this is exactly what I needed. With it, I can reverse the curse.
What curse?
Yeah, what he said.
Rehud was not born with two heads. He was changed by magic.
Do you recognize these other names? Are they other giants?
What does it smell? It doesn't have any smell.
They
It
are
should.
members of my clan, yes.
All of them?
Yes.
Who would have it out for you and your clan?
That's a good question.
I don't know
I grunt in
exactly.
frustration.
As I told you before, I don't know the source of this evil, but I feel it growing. The stones speak of... let's see. Stones speak of a cave with two faces.
What's up, Urash?
Yes, this
I see you there.
we see these we see these signs and know that there's an evil rising.
Mm-hmm. All right then.
So
Yeah, like what?
so I
What?
attempt to talk. I attempt to talk at him, pointing at him, as like, and then point at my lips.
I can't wait to see what happens next.
He just leans down and just gives you a nice one right on the face.
Oh
I've
my
been
god.
waiting for you to ask.
I've had my eye on you since you walked up.
Okay. Let's see.
Hilarious.
Find some other.
Albeit slow moving, but
he-
hilarious.
What is wrong with this one?
He hasn't been able to speak since we woke up this morning.
I nod my head enthusiastically.
Did you eat a strange mushroom?
We had to eat those shrinking mushrooms to get to a couple different spots in the tunnels.
Pygmy wart should not cause this.
Oh, I put my finger up in there as if I had an idea, and I make a minor illusion of fog or mist, and make it the same color.
Yeah, it's slightly glowing, which is difficult to reproduce. You can actually produce light, but you can kind of sort of give the illusion of it. You think the phase rest is part of this?
I nod enthusiastically.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. So, you have done a service for me, and so I shall help you get to the bottom of this.
That'd be great. This is a grave danger that will kill us all, yet we will do nothing at all to address it.
He gave you what treasures he had, man.
Was it like a health potion?
No, it was that badass crystal staff.
I don't even have that.
He gave it
What
to
you
you,
done for me
man.
lately?
Yeah,
Where's that staff? Who's got that? Do I have it?
Ulrich does.
I do. I don't
Yeah,
have a staff.
It's that
I have
staff
a
that has the investigation and stuff.
Oh, you mean the stone speaker crystal?
Yeah, he's a stone speaker.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what he gave you. Okay, so
He gave it to you, man.
well, you know, he's been eating other kinds of mushrooms.
This is hilarious.
oh,
Okay.
It is kind of like a rod or something like that.
I just like that right after the guy kissed you, you yelled out, "I don't have a staff." That's what got me.
So let's look up some of these spells. All right, so after discussing with you what what has happened and how you're feeling, and yeah, he's a counselor among other things. He's decided that you have experienced multiple forms of trauma, but also that you've been exposed to some sort of the evil influences changing you, and thinks that there are some ways to
What's up, Bad? What's up,
counter it, at least in
Spies?
the short term, but it would require powerful magics to remove it completely.
Kind of magic.
Let me look it up.
Powerful magics, huh?
Lesser restoration.
Wish. No.
Oh, wish.
I have that. I have one. It might not work,
Oh,
but I
I
have
just happen to have a scroll that says that.
it. Hello,
Says your
Rob
wish on it?
Tui.
Exactly.
That's me. Yeah, what's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. I hope everyone's having a good day. Except for any bitches we're about to fight in this game. I don't want them to have a good day. Do.
Doesn't give stats for him. But, just for funsies, I'm afraid the magics required are to remove it. Effects forever are beyond me, but it is possible to at least suspend the effects for a time.
Oh, snap.
And cast a remove curse on Ulrith, and
And me.
what's wrong with you?
I have bad dreams. And I tried to attack Ulrich this morning.
I look
All right.
at him. I was like, as if it was like, huh?
Okay.
And I have a problem. It's like I don't remember an hour of today.
He only has
It's almost
2
like I
remove
wasn't-
curses.
Har.
Sorry.
I'll keep on gibbering. That's fine.
All right. So that does not reset your magic counter or your madness counter. But you feel the effects alleviate. Ulrith, you can speak again.
Hello. I can talk. Oh my god. There's so much I want to say. I mean, there's so much
Put
to
it back.
say.
Put it back.
Put it back and put it on him again. That's hilarious.
You think it's not wish that's required to wipe things out, but it's magic well beyond what you guys are capable of. But exactly. So
Kick them's ointment. That sounds dirty.
lesser restoration would
2d8 plus 2
similarly
hit points. Holy shit.
cause short-term effects to go away. But
Cured of a disease.
powerful magics to make the long-term effects go away. So,
Well, the next opportunity, I'm going to at least prepare that, or whatever the right terminology is. Oh, wait. Can I do that?
yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I can.
I don't
It's
know what less.
Restoration's 2, so I can.
Yeah, lesser restoration is second level. So yeah, you could do that.
Let's. All right.
Okay.
So. what
Wow,
about-
there is no actual restoration. It's only lesser restoration.
and
Lesser
greater
restoration,
restoration.
and greater restoration.
Greater
Oh,
restoration
it's
is like
greater.
5th level. Okay, so now this guy is gonna go. Is he gonna go away? What's this guy doing?
Huh?
The guy that we just
He-
talked to.
Well, I mean, he, sends you away.
He sends us away. Okay, so
Yeah,
we're gonna
so
go
We're
away.
in his house.
Just get the fuck out of here.
Get the
Okay.
fuck out.
I
All
have a
right, so
clan member to try and fix.
where do we have to go then?
Away.
But I mean, once we go
Well,
away, what are we still looking
also-
for?
You also have you have all those books and things, and that what's her name was trying to the captain. Maybe you weren't even here when we were just.
Oh yeah, let's go give the books to the captain then.
Indeed.
The Darrow ritual books, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds fun.
Yep.
Okay. All right. You head there. Yeah, so if you can you bring uh-oh. You bring Airday's notes, or excuse me, the
Airday.
notes to Airday Black Skull, like Droki's note and things like that. Then yeah, I think that's what you were planning on taking to her. So you guys make it over to Overlake Hold. You're escorted out of Southern District there. And escorted through Overlake Hold. Still, there's not a lot of trust going around for you guys.
That's cool.
But at least the guards don't like glare at you. And mutter about how you're murderers.
Oh yeah. So everyone watched Spider-Man 2. I start walking. I start walking like Tobey Maguire did after he got the black suit down the street.
I was thinking the same thing. Only Richard Pryor when they enter the cell in whatever that old time movie was. Stir Crazy. That's right. We bad.
Except
It's
I
from
don't.
1980. I called it an old time movie, like it was from the 40s or something.
Dude, the 80s are old at this point.
Oh
Gotta get used to
yeah,
it.
it's yeah. All right, so you guys make it to Captain Black Skull.
By the way, you don't know how much I felt bad because someone's mic was cutting in and out where it was making them do more like a Max Headroom voice. I was like, dude, he's Max Headroom. And it was like, huh? I was like, oh.
Who's that?
Yeah, I make references from the 80s to like the 5th and 6th graders that I'm working with, and I don't care. They don't get my joke, and I don't care.
They're trying to research it on Google and Wikipedia.
Exactly. So, you make it to Airday Black Skull. Report.
We
And
slam a bunch of books
Oh.
in front of her.
Yeah, that's right. We have
The
brought you some
report! Bam!
reading material for your perusal.
All right, that's going to take her some time to go over. And where did you find this material?
Same
Below.
place as same place below that we were around before.
She asked for a description of the area,
I
and what was
described
going on.
I described the room.
We give her all
Okay.
the details of the mushroomy small hallways and all that.
And we can show her
The
this,
magic
that
circle, the
secret
two-headed
entrance,
giant
right?
thing.
Like
Yeah.
the ladder.
That only gets her to the alchemist area, but yeah,
I mean, it's real close to there.
not too far. Yeah, it's measured in the hundreds of feet at least.
Yeah.
All right. Enough. Yes. Combined with what you gave me before, we have some idea of what these people are up to.
All right.
Seem to be following some cult of some sort. We haven't found the root of it yet.
Unfortunately, Droki still got away. We did stop them from turning the giants into whatever madness things that the other one was.
Stone giants are our allies.
It looked like it.
I've requisitioned what equipment I can for you, but I'm working on some ways to get you out of the city safely. But where is it that you're trying to get?
I have no. Do we know where we need to go now to find
We're-
Droki, or are we
we're-
just kind of lost at this point?
Well, she's talking about once you guys are done.
We want to go out of the Underdark.
You wish to get to the surface?
Yes.
Homewood would be nice. So would a sun.
There may be ways. We don't have many surface contacts, but I will see what I can find.
I'm just gonna sit in this chair over here while you figure that out.
Time. Droki is still at large.
We got close.
Anything
We think we got close to him. But he eluded us, perhaps with the assistance of other instigators.
Well, he seems to be a part of it, and I think he'll know things.
He probably knows things.
Seems to be the man that moves everything. Anything else? Bueller?
Bueller? In what way does the authors use?
All right. Well, yeah. You have nothing else to report. She sends you on your
No.
way. It's like 10 in the morning, so you guys can do your standard, like, start drinking or something.
Yeah, let's start
Sure.
drinking. I like this idea.
Party like it's 250. No, it's not DR.
1451 DR or something like that.
That's why I said party like it's 250 DR.
All right. So you guys still have rooms at Goldbrorn's, at the Goldbrorn's lair. And the rest of your friends have been lounging about.
Hey, Slackos.
Let's go rouse those peeps.
Those peeps.
Yeah, these other people that are lounging about. Let's get them up off their ass and do something.
Send them down into the tunnel.
Yeah, get them down
Yeah, it's
there.
your turn. I'm taking a nap.
What's up? I've got 5 hit points to heal. I need a nap.
All right. Well, Jim Jar's the only one that comes back.
Oh,
Prince Darendale might.
Maybe. All right. Yeah. So they ask you about what's been going on. They haven't been totally lazy. They've been, trying to keep tabs on Droki when he makes it into the city and things.
have they seen him?
Any recent sightings? As in,
They haven't seen him today, although they've been drinking.
Jesus.
Now, they did see him yesterday. They tried to follow him. He once he spotted them, he basically ran off towards the Westcliffe district. Yeah, Jim Jar couldn't get close enough to plant anything on him.
I mean, like a GPS tracker or something?
your mom.
Well, you guys did have that locate object plan.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. No wonder you said that. That's pretty brilliant. So he couldn't get close to him, and it's not too hard for a...
Prince Darendale is not the stealthiest of fellows, and tipped Droki off before Jim Jar could.
Blasphemy.
Can they... I'll ask her, or ask him to tell us where did he spot Droki, and then we'll go, like, loiter and... not loiter, but that's the wrong word, but do a stakeout and try to see if we can find him again.
Well, once again, he came at some point, not every day, but at some point he comes to the Blade Bazaar. Goes around town in other places as well, but maybe ask around. They've asked around. People see him come in and go in. It all feels pretty random, except for the Blade Bazaar is the most regular.
All right.
So yeah.
All right. We'll do whatever Veer says.
B.
Fucking B. I love it.
Where's the bee?
Wait,
why would there be bees down here?
I don't know what else to do but try to look for Droki. I don't know what our other options are.
Well, I mean, yeah. The other option is just randomly explore the tunnels because he goes down there. Like Yeah, but of course, I guess you don't know that for certain. You know that he has gone down there, and you know he goes to the West Cleft, seems to be where he resides.
All right. Well, what do you guys think?
I wouldn't be opposed to taking a nap, only because I'm down 3 first level spells if we're gonna go down in the tunnels.
Agreed.
Get
we're-
I say we
fresh.
get drunk today, sleep tonight, go back tomorrow.
All right. Let's should we try to maybe get some guys while we're resting to keep a lookout for this dude in case he shows up, and they can come like wake us up and we can go get him.
Yeah, like, can we task with Jim Jar trying to plant that thing again?
I mean, you could try.
When the DM says you can try,
Jim
that
Jar.
means
Go do it.
no.
You could do it. Show us how badass you really are.
Okay.
Hey.
And and Sushi. I don't know
Hey.
what his real name is.
Name's better.
Sushi.
Oh,
Sushi.
Shuashar?
Shuashar.
Sure.
But he is a fish man. So
So yeah,
is
it's
Shuashar.
sushi for
Are
short.
you available to? Are you capable of doing any reconnaissance type stuff?
He's not very stealthy.
I don't know if he is or isn't stealthy.
No, he's not.
okay.
Well, I don't remember him being at least.
I didn't have their stats immediately.
He wasn't. He was like +1 or something like that.
He has good perception as far as these things go. And then yeah, not particularly stealthy.
All right, so let's see.
Barrendale.
Let me take a selfie.
Oh, that's right. You guys don't have another one. The dwarf died. The dwarfess died.
Yeah, she's dead.
And then Hemeth is
Jeez.
somewhere in Braxelta, you think?
Ugh.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Solo NPC mission?
Oops. I accidentally put unconscious on myself. Just
Oh,
checking on things.
apparently you've been drinking pretty hard.
Wow, you really want to take a nap, don't you?
Apparently.
Committed.
All right. Well, Jim Jar goes out and about. Never comes back. No, he goes out, but comes back, says he didn't see him.
Okay.
Okay.
I blame Shuashar.
What are you trying to plant? What's he trying to plant?
I think I can locate.
An object.
Right.
Let's see. An object
He-
that's familiar to me. So let's see if I got anything that's familiar to me here. My symbol, my holy symbol.
Your
Don't do
holy
it.
symbol.
Keep that one.
He would prefer something very light.
Uh-huh. See,
Sensing a
we just
penis
had
joke.
a stone statue.
Yeah, that 100-pound statue would be great.
That's not it.
You know, there's Dawnbringer. Okay.
How about like my tinder box? Small.
I don't know, is it less than a pound?
It's 1 pound. It could be less. There's a lot of stuff in there.
Just the box.
Yeah, and I could mark it up, so I know what it looks like or whatever.
Okay.
Hey, we could always plant the filter of love on him that I have.
Let's see what else. There's got to be something in the party stuff here. 1 second here.
You could always just inscribe. When I say inscribe, as in just write words into a candle. It doesn't have to be lit, of course.
It's also got to be something that if he finds it on himself, he doesn't go, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
grappling hook.
Yes.
It could be like a healing potion. Is that a thing that the people carry around with them? Everybody? I don't know.
It's a magical item. Even if it's not like
Is that
Here.
common?
it's still worth like I don't even know.
So
Right.
I take
So if he
500
found it on his
times,
person, he would tend to not want to get rid of it, right? He would keep it.
Probably.
What about one of these
Maybe.
Farzes suffused quartz so we could give him one of those?
Here, I take out a copper piece, I take out a piton, I take out my crowbar, and I punch a hole in the
Why is
copper
everyone
piece.
in
It's
the
like,
world
here,
saying the
this
word
is a very
piton?
unique copper piece now.
That is
Now give it
not
to
how
him.
you say that word. But everyone says it that way.
It's
Maybe I need
very
to.
one of a kind now.
Maybe I just need to change the way I say it.
It's probably distinctive enough at this point.
Yeah, it's piton, not piton.
If you familiarize yourself with it.
Am I the only person
I
who's
will.
not
As
like
in, you have to sleep
uneducated?
with
Like
it
what?
tonight.
Yeah, I won't tell you what you have to do.
I've called that a piton my entire life, and everyone that I play
But,
gaming with calls it a piton.
There is a hole.
I don't even
It
see
needs
that
to
that's
get
a
plugged.
second available
Decline.
pronunciation.
Belfield, sorry, you need to know the penny. So, yeah, he can. Well, he'll try and plant it on Droki the next time he sees him. Hasn't been for a little while. But in the meantime, you guys can take a rest,
Sleep.
do some sleep, and while you're doing that,
Yay, long rest.
and yeah,
XP.
Oh
So-
my gosh, you gotta be kidding me.
now
You
what
could give us a little more.
Oh
We
my
haven't
god,
earned
that is you did that on purpose. You got your calculator out and decided this is what it is.
I actually didn't, and if I had, I would have given you enough.
You would have given us.
Are you-
You would have given
are you
us
guys-
50 more. Fuck.
Let's see. So you guys are what, like 50? Need 57.
57.
Yeah.
All right.
So 228.
Oh.
250 for the thing we brought her. 250 for the thing we brought her. I don't know.
Huh? No, but I did miss something else, and I did correct math. I just forgot one of the things.
Like likely story.
I give out my XP right away.
I did.
Ooh, I'm sensing my extra attack. I'm just jonesing for it, man.
Oh, you lose 100 XP. Sorry.
Ah.
Fuck. Well, better luck next time.
Okay.
Yay.
That should put you there.
Boom.
Woo! Woo!
So what's the next level?
Woo!
You already want
Or-
more
or,
XP?
yeah,
We
14,000.
just got this level.
Give me 1,000.
No,
Give me
I'm
1,000
just
XP.
trying to.
Right now.
You said
right now.
14,000, right?
Yeah, 14,000.
I just want to know the
man.
number. I'd
So-
like to get to next level, but it's not, you know.
Are we able, DM, to in fact then now level our characters?
Yeah, you rested in the end. You're fine, and you know, as fine as
Excellent.
these things get. So take a few minutes. I
Excellent.
need to use the bathroom,
Mm-hmm,
so
mm-hmm.
I shall return shortly.
Whose speed is 40 now? What's up?
Not mine.
That's right. Who has a +9 to their stealth checks?
Not me.
I'm gonna say Veer. How close am I? Well, I have to assume that no response means I'm absolutely right.
I went to get food. Did I miss something?
We got to
We
level up.
leveled.
Fucking
I
A,
also
missed
have
the
to
best part of the
pick
game.
I also have to pick some spells.
You left the group though during that time, so I think you missed on the XP.
That's right. I have Font of Inspiration. My inspiration is now D8.
What's the next level number? So I can just go in.
14,000.
So I learn one more spell at third level.
Don't forget to change your hotkeys if you have any. Those do not
Gosh
update.
dang it.
All right, I'm gonna take this opportunity to get me a something. I don't know what I'm getting. Something.
Gosh, not necessarily too many good third level bard spells.
No, I don't want soup.
There's a couple amazing ones, dude.
Huh?
What is it? Hypnotic pattern. I think that's
I'm
the
looking
one.
at that.
That's amazing.
So Graham, in your opinion, if and or when we get to 6th level, do you think it would be better to get a third on those two paladin spells, bonus damage or extra healing?
Which ones are you talking about?
So there's the one that makes a 30-foot bubble that gives everyone D4 radiant damage. And the other one is the Aura of Vitality. I know technically I could take them both, but...
Aura is a pretty good healing spell. I don't remember. Is it the one where you direct it with a minor action?
What the hell's up with his mic, man?
all of a sudden you got way quiet.
Is the aura the one where you spend a minor action to do 2d6 healing?
Correct. Yeah, bonus action. Yeah.
Right, bonus action.
And then there's the other one that just does D4 extra radiant damage for everyone, including myself, within a 30-foot bubble.
Right. I don't know. That one's, is that just weapons?
Let me double check. How do I add that spell now?
pull over the little shield thing and dump it in your actions.
Oh, I think he needs to apply another long rest to it.
Piton.
Why do I have Glyph of Warning? I did not choose that.
What do I need to apply?
After everyone gets done, we need to
Oh.
sleep again so we could recharge the.
Oh, the spell slots you just gained.
Yeah,
Things.
I don't know if everyone's done yet, so I'm not gonna assume that.
You don't need to rest again to get the new spell slots. You just get them.
You could also manually uncheck your spell slots.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't need to rest this again. That screws up people's hit dice.
I don't have third level spell slots.
Maybe you don't get them
Eh.
yet.
No,
Are
I
you
get
a
them.
5th level bard?
Yeah.
What does it show on your main page for your character?
In terms of what?
Bard
Class.
5.
Bard 5.
And in
And the hypnotic pattern is in my spells.
on the preparation mode on your actions tab, what does it say your spell slots are?
It says 0.
That's a problem. Did you drag the class in onto your sheet, or did you just type 5?
Oh, was that the problem?
Oh my
Probably.
god. Yeah, have you been doing that
So-
for every level?
No, I think it
Okay.
was only that level.
Yeah, you got to drag the thing on, and then it gives you your hit points and your spells and everything.
Yeah. How many hit dice does it say you have?
Okay.
4.
No,
Yeah.
I just went back to. Hold on, I'll get that fixed.
Yeah. Okay.
Fucking stupid rich.
It's completely
Love you
quiet
guys
the whole
too.
night, and then he yells that out. That's so fucking funny.
Okay, there's my third level.
Oh man, Graham, I almost got Diet Coke on my keyboard. Fuck you.
Oh yeah,
Jeez.
I'm rocking at 28 hit points. Eat that. And maybe actually half of Kath's hit points. What is your hit points right now, Kath?
55. It is half.
I had a
Yeah.
feeling it was going to be about half of yours.
That's pretty good.
And my crossbow and oh, I bet. Never mind.
What else happens at 5? Anything interesting? Probably third level
A
spells.
lot of people
for
get 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. It's either 2 attacks
I get
or
2
third level
bolts.
spells. Yeah.
My
Cantrips. Cantrips go up if you have 1 die cantrips. They go to 2 dice now.
Yeah, so Jason, you're going to need to edit your Sacred Flame to do 2d8.
Yes.
Hooray!
Became slightly less crappy.
It's not amazing, that's for sure.
How do I edit it?
You know what is amazing though? Eldritch Blast.
Let me see if I can.
Just open the effect and drag another D8 on
Okay.
top of the one that's there.
So you're going to go to the Actions tab. Then I think you hit the Spyglass or the Shield.
No, the spyglass.
Spyglass is open.
All right, then
Oh.
drag an extra d8 on top of the damage.
Oh, I got it. You have to go one more spot. There's the shaded spyglass after you hit the first spyglass. That's on the same row as the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's just 2d8.
All right.
Oh, snap.
Okay, let's see. All right. Jim Jar's the hardest working man around here, and he can't seem to find this sucker.
Likely story.
Mm-hmm. So I have to manually change the damage or something? Is that what you're saying on my cantrip?
On Vicious Mockery, yeah.
Yeah.
So first of all, make sure that it does go up. It almost certainly does. Then you go under your Actions tab, hit that spyglass on Vicious Mockery, just to the right of it.
No, I got it now.
There we go. Oh, well, let me just give you a quest reward of 30,000 XP.
Yeah, just trying to keep tabs.
All right. Yeah. So, do you guys have any plans other than Jim Jar?
We get our rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys should have gotten your rest. Should have gotten everything.
So I don't know if I want to go back down those tunnels, but we might have to.
Yeah, and then decide what you have prepped and things like that.
Before I invest in it, how are we treating the suggestion spell? That shit can get ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's not ridiculous. I mean, it's certainly a powerful effect, but like suggestion's like a level 1 spell or a level 2 spell, I guess.
May I purchase items?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what you're looking for, but
I
yes.
have 2 javelins, and I think I want to get just a couple more.
Oh yeah, common stuff. Yes, particularly weapons. You can
Okay.
find somebody in the bazaar.
We have a cleric with access to Zone of Truth, correct?
Yeah.
Alright. And I ain't gonna get that.
Yeah. I have suggestion too, if that matters.
Five silver pieces, that's
The
it?
trouble comes with the word reasonable.
Yeah, that's a bag.
Well, it's totally reasonable. I mean, you would get this 10 gold, and all you have to do is betray everyone that you know and love. But you get 10 gold.
Herb.
Does anyone actually memorize silence for mages?
It's not as powerful as it once was. I think it's stuck to a spot. So, like, I want to, as loudly as possible, break down this door. That's great. You want to walk around silent.
Yeah, it's harder for using offensively.
I want to
It
try
used to be you could put it on an object and then shoot an arrow into them or something, or move near them with the object. But I think it's like you said, it's just on a spot now.
Yeah, it's a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose.
Right, rather than centered on an object.
Or a person. Yeah, it was. Yeah, because it was like, cast it on the fighter. He runs into the spellcasters. Now they're dead.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, so fuck that spell.
it still has its uses, but it's much more corner case. So
Yeah, I'm thinking hold person and invisibility
I'm
are
back.
the winners of suggestions, not badass.
hold person's good. Visibility always has its uses.
I would like to trade in my great axe for and upgrade it to a great sword.
Word.
Great
I could-
sword.
Mm-hmm.
Is that actually an upgrade? I don't even know.
Yeah, because it instead of 1d12, it does 2d6, which
Oh, that is
a
yeah.
slight upgrade, statistically
Um,
speaking.
Well,
I'll also settle
Actually-
for a.
you're less likely to get max damage, but
Yeah.
you know.
You'll get more consistent damage, but the spikes will become even less frequent.
Because a great axe, it's flat. 1 in 12 chance for everything.
Right.
While to get 12 damage is a 1 in 36 chance.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So I'll get, but I mean, a minimum of 2 for each swing instead of a minimum of 1. But then, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but you're that 12's not gonna come up. Whereas it could come up on any swing on the.
You'll be rolling
Yeah.
sevens a lot more.
Right. Yeah, because that's the most likely for 2d6.
Because it's like 55% chance of rolling. I don't know. Wait, not rolling a 7 specifically, but it's still. Sorry, I was thinking of 7 or greater. But yeah, you have the greatest chance of rolling a 7, and then it's just that everything goes down from there. I don't know where the breaking points are on the side where it becomes less than 1 in 12.
Anyway.
Well, yeah, I
different
went to
statistical
Google and
model.
they say 2d6 is 7, whereas 1d12 is 6.5.
Correct. Like I said, you'll have more consistent damage, as in almost most of your damage values will be 6, 7,
5,
6,
6,
7,
7.
and 8. No, 6,
Or
7,
yeah,
and
6,
8.
7, and 8. Right. Yeah. Well, I've played craps.
But going towards the extremes will become extremely less frequent.
But
by a lot.
also minimum damage does matter as well. So
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it if that's okay with the DM.
fine by me. Like I said,
Alright.
you're hanging out in the city of Blades. I think you can buy a sword.
Okay, so if I trade in my old one, are they gonna give me what 50% of the value or whatever?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, that's cool.
What was our debate here a moment ago? That involved math, but I was spacing out big time.
Do you use a 1d12 great axe or a 2d6 great sword? And
Okay.
what effect does that have on your odds of various things happening?
Right. And part of the issue is, well, it's 6.5 versus 7 damage, so the average damage is a little higher. But spikes are less on the
Yeah.
D6. And the other thing is, are you a half orc or something like that?
Yeah.
There's a question rules-wise, and you can tell us what your ruling is on this, Josh, that if you get an extra dice damage on a 2d6 weapon, it's only 1d6 and not an extra 2d6.
Oh.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
For what?
For the extra
It's
die.
racial.
And they haven't
Is it a
actually
racial
weighed
thing?
in on that.
That is
No,
not ruled upon as far
it
as
is
I
not. And
understand.
I believe if they did rule on it, they would probably say it's an extra die.
Yeah,
So that is
singular.
definitely a consideration. And I do have that feat, so therefore, never mind. I'm gonna stick with what. I
Yeah,
have.
you absolutely
Okay.
stick with the D12 in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. Good. Thanks for. I would have never even thought of that. Oh, you know what's interesting? Hold on a second. I'm gonna test it. I am going to roll that just to see what happens if I do it. To see what Fantasy Ground says it is. If I can find it. What the hell? Oh, I didn't put it in greatsword. Okay. Greatsword.
The Song of Rest stack with 2 bards? I assume it would.
Let me look at the thing.
I don't know that there's any specific language about. Well, yeah, I don't know what the language is about like same effects stacking and things like that. So it just added 1 extra
Yeah,
die there.
it did.
Okay.
And if I do the regular, same roll. Yeah, so it does just add 1. So yeah, I'm going to stick with what I have.
Okay.
So bye bye greatsword.
Go out, get a great sword, try it out. Don't like it.
Take it back. And I can't really help myself.
Sounds
I
like it can. Sounds like Songs of Rest can stack.
Yeah. Anybody else making character choices and things?
Oh, I'm done.
I'm done.
Making character
I'm not
choices in
making
Path.
anything that's going to matter. I'm choosing some skills.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Anybody making 4 character choices?
Is sleight
Probably.
of hand worth a shit in this edition?
I think Jim Jar's about to use it. In general, I think it's not a great skill, unless you like want to steal stuff or plant stuff or put on puppet
Ooh.
shows.
Right. Animal handling's actually kind of cool this time, isn't it? It's like your ability to like do maneuvers if you're riding something.
Yeah, I think that sounds accurate.
All right, animal handling then. Handle me some animals.
Okay. All right. Well, anybody out there with Jim Jar hitting the streets?
Taking it to the streets. No.
Oh, Rich, remember you're now regaining your inspirations every short rest.
I know.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
how can
Cheater.
I? Forgot I need to fix that. I think.
What's the name of the? Oh, for the bardic inspiration. I see what you're saying. Yeah, and is that a D8 now for you?
Yes. It's rest, right? That I change it to?
On rest.
If it's short rest, yeah, it's rest. Yeah, there's daily rest and
Okay.
once, I think.
Yeah.
When does it go? Does that keep going up? D10, D12, all that kind of stuff.
I think
Yeah.
it maxes out at D12.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, at D12.
D20, that'd be awesome.
At 15th level, it's Bardic Inspiration's a D12, and at 17th level, Song of Rest is a D12.
Sweet. Bards.
Now it doesn't
Song of Rest
necessarily.
scaling slower is ridiculous. That is not that powerful of an ability.
So, according to the player's handbook, in terms of spells, at least, obviously the Song of Rest is not a spell. Says if two effects are happening at the same time, it's just the greater of the two.
Right. Most stuff doesn't stack. The only things that stack are like AC bonuses, and I think there's something else, but usually healing and other things don't stack. And I think when I was listening to a podcast from those people, they said if something stacks, it will specifically say it stacks, and if it doesn't, it doesn't, is what their rule is.
Yeah, because I didn't see anything about it for nons, for just abilities.
But what were you specifically looking at, Song of Rest?
Yeah.
Right. We have 2 bards that sing.
Oh, I think if you both do it, that counts, right? It should.
I'm just gonna refuse.
You're just gonna refuse, just to make it easy. I
Because
refuse.
it says if you or any friendly creature who could hear your performance regains any hit points during the short rest, that creature regains 1d6 extra hit points at the end of the rest. So
Right.
I'd say that I would argue that it does stack in this case because it's,
And it's not that powerful.
Yeah, looking at it, I'm fine with it stacking.
Okay.
I mean, what it per rest, which you guys don't do a ton of anyway. You gain an extra 3 hit points or something, maybe.
Right. And it's only gonna matter
Yeah.
on short rests, obviously, because
Exactly.
everyone fully heals.
Jeremy
Yeah,
Crawford says features that have the same name don't stack.
Yeah. I don't care that much.
I think they meant on the same character. Like if you
The
have
question
extra
is,
attack.
yeah, the question is, if a party has 2 bards, do they benefit from Song of Rest twice? And his answer was features that have the same name don't stack with each other.
Huh.
That's not a
Most
specific answer in question.
I have his Twitter right here if you
So-
want it.
So I have an alternative fact.
Yeah, right. An alternative fact. And that was he said that was in November that he answered that. So
Yeah,
that's pretty
that's the
recent.
sage advice guy. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Well, I guess that answers that.
he's
Oh, well.
he's the rules lawyer. That guy.
All right. Well then, gentlemen. Yeah. In answer to my question, Jim Jar out there by himself.
Yes, he is.
What does he want, a sneaking buddy or something?
Well, mostly I don't know that he can have help with sneaking, but he can have help if things go to shit.
I'll sneak along with him.
I'll walk a long ways behind. Willing to run up if shit happens.
During the
All
night, I walked
I'll
with him
tie
while
a
I
bell
slept in my
around
bed.
his neck.
Well, if you're out there helping out,
No,
other
I'll
than,
help out.
outside drinking or inside drinking or whatever, then yeah, roll a perception.
That's right. My perception is +8.
Oh, you got your expertise?
No, I had expertise for a while, but proficiency went up,
Oh, went
so
up,
therefore it went up by +2.
That definitely matters. All right. Yeah. Jim Jar was staring at his own belly button or something. But the rest of you spot a floppy octopus hat in the crowd.
I pointed to Jim Jar.
All right.
I don't have his thing anymore because I accidentally
Thanks to Psychus
removed his thing. I
29
don't know how good
XP
his
for hosting.
sleight of hand is.
Anybody else forget their NPC stuff?
No,
Yeah, I don't think I've got it
Actually,
anymore.
actually, I'm gonna do it.
I don't have one.
I take the copper piece I made from him,
Okay.
and I'll sneak up and try to
I
find
can
it.
bardically inspire him first.
Ooh, Bardic
Sure.
Inspire.
Consider yourself inspired.
Okay.
All
So,
right.
D6 to whatever
are you
I roll.
inspiring the stealth, or are you inspiring the
Sleight of hand's probably the more
Sleight of hand.
important part.
Yeah.
Actually, he can choose. He can just use it whenever he wants.
Yeah, I get to choose.
All right. Well, I guess roll stealth on the tower. Choose if you're going to use the D6 or not.
And he can use it after seeing the roll.
Well, that's yeah. What if he doesn't get to either roll?
Well, you just
That
tell him if he
presents-
made it or
presents a
not, and then if
conundrum.
I think you should have to pick before he knows. That's
that,
it.
yeah, that does propose that you can see the roll because it's based on rolling on in real life on a
Well,
table.
I'm not doing the stealth roll with the D6 anyways, so.
Well, I think part of it is that you might be able to see your roll, but you don't necessarily know whether it succeeds or not.
True.
Correct.
So, what did I roll?
You rolled a 3.
Inspire it. Inspire it.
Yeah. Because that made it a 12.
So you're banking that as passive perception is less than
18.
12 or 12 or less. All right.
17.
Okay. Yeah, he's puttering around. He's skipping around doing his thing. Oh yeah, for those of you who forgot what this goofy looking bastard looks like.
Oh, there he is with his small foot.
That's a perspective issue.
I understand. That's what we had this exact same conversation.
Hooffoot.
Anyways, I sneak up to him. Do I get
All
a
right.
chance to plan it on now?
Yeah, he hasn't. I mean, he's going about his business. Seems that he's not immediately aware that you're right there.
Droki and dragons, everybody.
Yeah, my sleight of hand is
Droki
actually better
and
than
dragons.
Jimjar's, so. Because apparently
Aw.
I have that skill.
How dare you level up? Jimjar has not gained any levels. He would be way better than you. All right. Yeah. You slip it into his. I don't know.
Easy.
Where are you trying to slip it into?
What appears to be his coin pouch.
Is that what we're calling it these days?
You slip it into his coin pouch, yes. And then
I kind of just stand still and just wait there until he more or less gets out of sight before I head back.
He keeps going on and doesn't seem to react.
Okay. After I get out of line of sight of him, I then head back.
All right. Yeah. He didn't react.
Okay. Okay. I got it on him. By the way, I felt extremely inspired on how to actually precisely do my stealth earlier. Thank you, Veer.
I sing a song on stealing from coin purses.
Do your stealth.
Who?
No, that's
Oh.
what you said when I was doing my stealth.
Yeah, when I was
Exactly.
Don't
doing
fuck
my
up,
stuff.
bro.
Okay. Well, what's the next step here?
How long does locate object last?
I don't even know.
It's 10 minutes concentration.
So, do we still see him from our vantage point?
For the moment.
Should we just wait until he more or less leaves the area and then kind of follow him?
I have to stay within 1,000 feet.
How far is he from us approximately?
A good deal less than that. Between 1 and 200 feet.
I say we
How
try
far
to
away-
keep. Yeah, we try to keep. I think that we should rely on locate object if we lose him, but we should try to follow him, just regular follow, you know?
So
Sure.
I'll go ahead and be the lead on following him, I guess.
Okay.
So I presume another stealth check, or is my old one good enough?
Yeah, you're fine for now.
Okay. We're walking. We're walking.
Okay, you're walking in. All right. Well, you guys have been monitoring the bazaar there, and he's poking around the bazaar. He's, yeah, he seems to be like doing his kind of rounds of picking stuff up. Seems like he's mostly picking up this time. He's probably there for 45 minutes or so. And then he starts heading back.
Oh crap! Didn't you say
from whence
that
he came?
locate object lasts 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Well,
But you guys
fuck, you
hadn't
better cast it again.
You hadn't cast it yet.
No, he hasn't
Oh.
cast it yet. I'm lead.
Cast
You
it
guys
on
are
the hat.
behind me. You guys are following me while I'm following him.
Okay. But
Does that
but
make
if
sense?
we yeah, it totally makes sense. But how can you cast locate object on a thing? Oh, you don't have to have it physically to do it. So you just had to plant it on him, and that's all we had to worry about.
Yeah.
the
Exactly.
point
Yeah.
of
Okay.
is,
Got it.
yeah.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah. I missed the whole point of the whole fucking thing.
Okay, I continue to follow him as he starts leaving.
Okay. Starts heading west. Gets to the northern side of Latiguer's Furrow, and takes the ramps down.
Is there a fucking map I can look at?
Passes by the guard posts and is heading into the west cleft.
The guards didn't do anything? Or did they just not see him?
Oh, sorry. It passes by like these abandoned guard post things.
Oh,
Guard
okay.
houses. Yep.
I was going to say,
And-
aren't they on the lookout for him or something like that?
And yeah.
Continuing to follow.
Alright.
Poor Elda.
Alright, so how far back are various people?
Let's see here. How far is...
80 feet, 60, 80, 100 feet, something like that.
Somewhere between
40 to 200 feet.
10 and 3,000 feet.
Yeah, exactly.
as far back as they can, up to 120 feet. And I'm trying to stay more or less within 60 feet of him, though.
Okay.
It's
'Cause
exactly
message
what I
goes
said.
100 Message goes 120 feet. My infravision only goes 60.
I got 120.
But he's trying to be stealthy.
I could do
So-
that too.
Well, I'm talking about like, yeah, you might lose Ulrith because he's trying to be stealthy. Let's see.
Remember,
So-
I'm only trying to be stealthy to him.
Oh my god. that was
Yeah,
There's a difference between
Equal parts
being
annoying and
stealthy
fun.
to
I
everyone and being
understand
stealthy
that,
to a
Rich.
person. Okay.
but when everything's in shadow,
Oh, good point.
so let's see.
I actually don't get those penalties, so you might want me to do it. I don't get the whole like disadvantage shit from shadows because everything's like
Because
daylight.
it's actually perfect. Yeah.
Yep.
Broken.
Totally.
So he can't lose me ever. Is that basically what he's saying?
I mean, there are scenarios, but not in like open tunnel.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. So, what's people's passive here?
$18.
How do you
Good.
calculate it?
It's on the front of the.
It's that you can.
The main
Yeah.
page.
The party sheet has everybody's.
Yep, I'm looking at it right now. All right. Yeah, you can go into the West Cleft. He seems to kind of start using the terrain to kind of pop behind and break line of sight and things like that. Doesn't seem like you. It doesn't seem like he knows he's being followed. It just seems like he's kind of doing it because that's
Out
what
of
he
habit.
does. Yeah. But yeah, you seem to follow him. Despite that, there's. I mean, once again, you're going into the West Cleft. There's constant. Once again, the Darrow, if they notice you, start glaring at you. Many of them don't seem to. And some of them are just like rocking and muttering, and every once in a while, like a scream echoes down through the tunnels.
Oh, okay.
Find anything. You guys are jumping around. There it is. Oh
That is
yeah,
what?
and it smells like crap, rotting crap.
So otherwise, how Keth smells when he after he farts.
Or all the time.
What?
Yeah, how'd Keth get involved in this?
Is he causing the madness?
Okay. Once again, seems like he is headed towards the tunnels.
Continue to follow.
Yeah, he pops in and he's going into the Whirlstone tunnels there. So bam. Man, that green helmet makes it so much easier.
Green helmet.
There's a few symbols on the combat tracker, and if I
That.
if I drag it down, it puts you guys on the party or on the map.
Oh
So
yeah.
much easier than trying to
The
find it
team-
all.
The band is back together.
Oh yeah, it even puts the NPCs on there. Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, I think
Even though
he's the red
Prince
one.
and Shuashar were, I don't know if they came or.
Well, last time you said you intentionally left them behind.
Where are we on the map? I don't know.
Oh, sorry. You are in the bottom left-hand corner, essentially.
Aha! All kinds of crazy over there. Okay. Yes.
So, is there anything north in this gray area here, or is there a wall that we're not seeing?
Oh, no. I was just lazy when I was... Yep, you're just in a tunnel area.
I assumed as much, but thought I would double check anyways.
Okay, and just... been a while since we... Oh, what's here? So... So, it looks like the ceilings are just within your vision there. They're somewhere between 40 and 60 feet. Unless you're in a tight tunnel, in which...
Yeah.
All those tunnels that you go through, like this one here, are narrow, 2 feet at the widest.
By the way, did we ever know if that lake... Hold on. There, did we ever determine if that was just water or if there was some creepy tentacle monster getting ready to commit some hentai damage to us?
You guys never even inspected it. So,
I had a fan. Okay, I thought that was correct.
you guys, because Droki went through that tunnel, and you guys just followed him. And yeah, then much of this place seems to have that glowing fog, and it's phase rests, and all the walls seem to have spiral patterns kind of etched into them. Why it's called the stone tunnels.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I think that's mostly what you know.
Well, I continue following him.
Okay.
Eating mushrooms if necessary.
Alright, so you're trying to track him. How far are you trying to stay behind him?
60 feet at the most. I may have to go closer depending on if I know if an intersection's coming up or something like that. Because we have been down here a few times, so I know.
Okay.
For instance, if I know I'm about to approach that intersection, I probably need to get a little bit closer to make sure I don't lose track of him, sort of thing. Does that make sense?
Yep. So now you're a little bit closer behind him this time. You're actually keeping him within sight, and you can actually hear him muttering up ahead.
Can I try to figure out what he's muttering?
Yeah, go ahead and roll. You're having trouble making out.
Okay. It's more important to follow him anyway.
Unless you get pretty close.
Yeah, I'm not getting that close.
I had Gilstrap on the phone there for a second, so I don't know if I missed something.
Just following.
Oh my gosh, did he ask another stupid question?
He definitely sounds angry though. The tone that you get.
Good. I hope he disrupted his plans to etnize everyone. It is Ettins that have the two heads, right?
Yes. So seems like this time he is moving and heading towards the southern tunnel.
Ah,
You guys are closer than that.
Zoink as I peek my head around to quickly catch up after he turns the corner.
All right. So
Anna today, phobia is the fear that somewhere, somehow, a duck is watching you.
I don't even know what to that. That's probably more than you can. And so you smell rotting meat.
Mmm. Zoink.
Yeah, the ground is covered with chunks of rotting at various stages. Yeah. Venture into the cavern. A stench of rotting meat rises. The floor is carpeted with humanoid remains in varying stages of decomposition, arranged in a spiral pattern around the cave's center.
Is it a same spiral pattern as the snake thing?
Snake thing?
Remember in that other room there was these these crystal column things?
Where the cave bears were?
Yeah.
Similar setup. But you see Droki, he's not that far ahead of you, probably, 50-ish feet.
Okay. Is he heading towards the right or to the left?
He is heading this direction. He seems to kind of be actually, you didn't see him immediately because he is hugging the wall and going around.
So I go to this side and try to. I don't. Obviously, I probably see more of this gray. So
Bloodshade, what's
It's a
up?
mistake, but I'll put him
What's
on the
up?
map here. Actually, make a perception check.
We are chasing down a fucker. I don't know what the hell all these guys are doing way back here. They're not even moving. Look at that. They just don't even move. I get the
How do you
feeling
see
people
it?
are playing the game, but they're searching Google or doing other stuff.
Wasn't guaranteed, but you see him. He's
I'm this guy. This guy's this guy. Oh, there he is. That's who
yeah,
we're chasing.
he's given the spiral patterns a wide berth.
Once Kath rounds the corner, I message him. Make sure you hug the northern wall.
All right, what's the rest of the party doing?
They're in a
Lounging?
nice. They're in a
Apologies.
nice diagonal formation.
At the entrance, waiting for something to happen.
Code for searching the internet.
But just
I've
for
got message as well if you need to use it. And I'm pretty stealthy.
What
All right.
you said something about? Well, I guess I was just gonna ask about the swirls, but I guess I can't see it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, you probably can't from here.
Okay, so I
Yeah,
don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, you'll walk forward and in this area or so. There's this bodies and swirling patterns. Yeah, swirl pattern.
Oh, so it's
Um,
not like a wind. It's not a swirling. It's just bodies in a swirl pattern.
exactly a
Oh, got it.
spiral
Okay,
pattern.
excellent.
They have been artfully arranged pattern.
Disturbing. I change excellent to disturbing.
Yeah. And
The
yeah,
almighty
Droki's
DM rigged.
continuing on. Shuashar is watching the entrance.
Sure.
Those common? I don't know. Well, I guess what's your guys' plan? He's continuing on. He's
I'm still following
stealthing.
him.
I think I
Okay.
need to stay close because I'm the backup.
Okay. He's punching himself in the
Alright
crotch
then.
there. Hmm.
Obviously, I'm not getting closer until Droki moves.
Yeah, well, he's continuing on. He's all right. So yeah, he's continuing down this wall here. I assume you guys are just being stealthy to try to avoid his notice.
Well, they're supposed to be hanging back a little further than that.
Yeah,
but-
we're following we're following Ulrith as opposed to Droki.
Even so, if you're not trying to be stealthy, I mean, if Paulman isn't actively trying to be stealthy, then his armor just rattles throughout the cavern.
I think it'll rattle even if I do.
Yes, but it does it more if you aren't trying.
Well, I'm always trying to be stealthy.
Mhm.
If you ask me, I'm very good at being quiet. I grew up in a library.
So yeah, what are the NPCs doing?
I am not in charge of an NPC, so
they're
I cannot
follow-
answer that
well,
question.
Jim Jar is more or less following right behind Veer and Keth.
Okay. Same with these guys. Back here somewhere.
Sure.
Koshar is bringing up the rear. Okay. All right. I need to see some stealth rolls here.
Get my 2 dice ready because I'm so good.
That is the alarm for Family Guy: The Quest for Stuff.
2 20s.
Yes, that's why I'm laughing.
It was a 2 and a 3.
Sounds about right.
Stealthy like a rutting howler monkey.
Yeah, am I still howling from earlier in the day?
All right. Well,
The howl is still echoing. Either that or Keth keeps banging on your armor.
the druggie is right around here. And yeah, you guys are probably a little bit further into the room.
Probably not that close.
Well,
If I see anything more than a head around the corner, I message them to back off.
well, now they're out of your sight.
That's why I said if I saw anything more than a head, I.
No, but you
Yeah,
can't.
that's why I was trying. I got to keep within 120 feet.
Yeah, Keth is like 75 feet behind you now.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the larger squares are about 25 feet. So.
Oh wait, I thought these were 5.
Yeah, the little ones are 5. Yeah, so I'm
the
like
little
75
ones
feet.
are 5. Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I have it zoomed in pretty much all the way.
Okay, well, you can see the darker squares. Those are supposed to be 25 feet.
At the beginning of the arrow instead of the end, if I see Keth or anyone else get closer than that, I tell them to back off a little bit and hug the wall.
Okay.
Like I said, the beginning of the arrow, not the end.
Okay, well, Droki's continuing on. And
Do we see more, especially since Veer is here?
so you guys can.
So, Keth, if you go to the arrow, you could see me at that point. Because you also have 60 feet of dark vision, right?
I do.
Because the room is mostly flat, aside from the bodies, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's rubble and things like that, but yeah, got some bodies in the middle there.
And we're walking.
1 second.
Okay.
Droki will disappear. Okay. You guys probably want to stay a little bit closer, otherwise you'll lose track.
Well, I was just not that close, Keth. And I said along the wall.
All right. Well, as
Gosh dang it.
about this time, as as Palmen is entering the room. Somewhere in this neighborhood. You guys are probably a little bit closer, Veer and Keth. Yeah. Palmen just kind of
Here we
trips.
go. Fucking A.
and trips over a rock, kicks the rock smacks into the wall, some rocks fall from the wall. Yeah, it just
Fuck.
And all of the dead corpses get up, and we're fighting a bunch of zombies.
And you're close. Yes, all of a sudden there is some movement among the bodies. They seem to be leaving their flesh behind.
Yeah, good point.
and- Yeah, roll initiative. Not all of the things are moving.
Enough, though.
Just 97%.
So, did I get to the spot that I am at or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Some more gray exposed then, please.
No.
Pretty please?
I mean, okay. All right. So you get
And also pretty much most of the rest of the room.
a chunk of it.
Because, yeah.
All right. Everyone's rolled initiative.
I use my Bardic Inspiration to reroll that.
You can add it to it, yeah.
No.
It's a really high level lore bard ability to do that.
Okay, so what the heck? You guys brought your D game here.
What do you mean?
In terms of initiative.
Yeah, with Veer at 14 and Palmen at 14 as well. All right, well,
Hey, the mighty Shuashar, who always does the most work, is at 4.
that's right. Well, he's watching your guys' back. So at this point, mostly all they've seen is
So,
Palmen.
does Shuashar, is he willing to fight skeletons that are things that aren't even alive?
30.
They have no conscience, they have no soul.
Whoa.
So it, well, I guess it probably can't quite get that far. Okay. So it kind of rises up and then it begins moving towards the thing that it noticed.
Come and get me.
Yeah, Roki, like, stops for a moment, steps over, looks back, and then starts moving away. Okay.
Do we want that guy dead?
We didn't know where Troki is going, so we could get whoever the mastermind is.
I said we just run after him.
Let's
How big is this whole fucking place?
Obviously, the skeletons still haven't seen me, so I could probably still do that. And then die to the boss.
Maybe.
So did Droki run? Is that what I missed?
What's
Yeah,
up,
I mean,
Rob?
he started
Popping in
moving
for a
away
second
at
while I'm
least.
shutting my stuff down. Fun session, but all role playing, no combat. Ooh, no combat.
Not
Yeah, that's
interested in
actually
dealing with a bunch of
there has been not one dice rolled for combat in this session as well. Oh, I'm glad all the sounds worked. But there's about to be some dice rolled.
All right, Veer.
We got some skeletons.
It's like I'm reading a spell.
I'm gonna dash. I'm a half orc
So,
barbarian
should I
that
go
with a
get
40
within Droki's
move.
sight range and hypnotic pattern him?
I think we should keep him in sight. I can probably turn these skeletons or something similar.
Ah, we have a cleric,
These
as people with
skeletons.
bad accents would say. A cleric who doesn't carry
Oops, I need
cache.
to put on that. How do I add the D6 thing? I guess I just need to drag it to myself.
Yeah.
And if you want to add the damage, just drag the die to the said skeleton.
Well, he did damage it.
Yeah.
But after the rest, it takes off his extra D6.
Oh, he just didn't have his thing on there. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
How do I roll it on that skeleton?
You just drag the dice on top of the skeleton.
Yeah,
On
but
the
you
combat
can't.
tracker?
No, yeah, but you can't do it with that. With you talk about your effect.
Right, but he could just roll a D6.
Yeah.
But it is
Yeah.
necrotic. Let me double check.
Because I roll a dice up there, it just sits on it.
Roll the D6 in the chat window.
Oh, okay, I must have necrotic resistance.
No, because it
No,
won't roll
you
it that
can't.
way.
You can't roll
And
just a
then-
dice on a creature, Rich. You can't just pick up a dice and roll it on the creature.
Yeah, well, that's kind of how. Yeah, that's not really how the NPCs work either. So I applied it for you. So yeah, it's wounded.
Give me a sec. I'm trying to get my hex up.
Wait a minute. You only did 1d10. Is that what it's supposed to be?
If it's
Yeah,
He
'cause
gets 2 shots.
He's third level.
Oh, it's
not-
2 shots.
I haven't
that's
shot
right.
him the second time yet.
I
though.
forgot that. Yeah, Eldritch Blast works differently. I forgot.
I'll try and finish him off.
All right.
Eldritch Blast is 2 shots
Yeah.
for third level.
No,
At
5th.
Yeah, but he's third level.
Everybody's
level like
5th
you.
level.
No, he's a
The
multi-class.
the cantrips go up as
Off
long
of-
as you're in another casting class. The cantrips go up as normal.
Oh, so it's your whole level, not your class level.
For the
Yup.
cantrips.
Oh,
Yep.
let's start
Only
fucking
for
multi-class. Only for cantrips. Okay.
And,
Multi-class.
And spell slots, but not spells known.
Well, spell slots go up based on what class you're taking.
All
Like,
right.
I don't have the same amount of spell slots you do as a bard because 2 of my class levels are warlock.
All right, Palman.
And warlocks don't add to the general spell slot progression.
Yeah.
Let's see. I guess I was trying to figure out, just because I don't know challenge rating, like what does that equate to? I guess in like kind of the old hit die kind of turning stuff. Do these things? Do I think I'm going to be able to turn these? I guess with my religious knowledge.
I don't know what the.
Well, in 5th edition, when you turn, you either you turn or you don't. It's based on their saving throw. Challenge rating doesn't matter. Where challenge rating matters is if you get up to where you destroy undead, then it's certain challenge ratings that you destroy.
Okay.
And the turn and the destroyer, that you're doing the same action.
So
It's
you'll
just
either make them
yeah.
blow up or run away, one or the other.
Okay. And that's-
Oh, and it's not until 5th level
Yeah.
that you
So
can
it's
actually
this
even
level.
destroy anything.
Yeah, so I get half. So I guess
Oh, you're
so
not
that's my
five.
question.
You're not 5 levels of paladin.
No, I am. But at 5th level, you destroy half.
Half CR, yeah.
Half CR, yeah.
Ah,
So, do I think it's possible that I could destroy these? I guess that's my question.
You guys have a great time. Off to
Roll a
watch a
religion.
bit while I get ready for nighty night. Yeah, I'm getting tired. I finished, by the
You
way.
take it lightly.
Oh, he's gone. Never mind. I finished something, you guys. You guys don't know. It's a secret. I finished it, whatever it is. I just have to upload it.
I'm gonna move to there.
I have to fuck these skeletons up.
Yeah, and you think there are more shifting a little bit further south, too.
Okay.
There, let's see.
Yeah, can I see him from there? Whoa.
That's moving. That's moving.
so Graham, did you actually pick up suggestion or not?
No.
Dang it. I have no idea why I don't have access to. Oh wait, suggestion's level 2, isn't it?
It is.
So, Jason, I just put that circle there because you turn skeletons or undead, whether you know they're there or not. You still
Yeah.
turn them.
I should
So-
probably grab it instead of hold person, actually. It's
All right.
It's a more widely usable spell.
I forgot I could switch a spell out.
So Skeleton 2's out of it, but you can do the rest of them.
Okay.
I got a hold him, but that's only a minute.
By the wisdom of Savras, get out of my way.
Okay.
I don't have time for you, shitty skeletons.
So,
Let's see. So they make a saving throw. So do I do the thingy on all of them? Let's see.
yeah, do you have an action that you take, or
I'm
what?
gonna
It's he just targets them and rolls the save, and then they.
Yeah, it says as an action, yada yada yada.
Yeah, I was just wondering in Fantasy Grounds if you have an action to do a turn.
I don't
Yeah,
see-
yeah. There's an effect for it. If he hasn't built it, we have to build it. But
Yeah, well, I'm sure there is an effect.
Yeah, it's not on the character sheet automatically.
Okay,
no,
that's annoying.
but I think if you drag his channel divinity on there, Josh, if you just open the channel divinity, drag it on the actions, it'll put the effect for him, or at least part of it.
Yeah, Rich, I think it's suggestion instead of.
So, Jason, you've never turned before since we played?
No.
Oh wow, cool. I guess we haven't seen too many undead.
Not a whole lot.
I was trying to see if there was a spell that was a wisdom save.
Just as a starting point.
Yeah, there's something to do now, so we don't have to wait.
Well, the cool thing is you only have to build it once, and then all the many hundreds of undead you'll be turning in the future will be ready.
You know, it'd be
Hundreds.
really convenient. All of these things were already like programmed somewhere in a giant database.
Oh yeah, they are.
Where they are.
So I think I can just drag. Is this going to work, or is this going to break things? If I just drag a random, if I drag the save off a hold person onto the skeleton.
Other than the fact that it might apply whole person, but
I see that you have. Do you have the characters? Oh, you don't, do you, Josh?
Not for the save. The save will just force him to do a save check.
Yeah.
It won't apply the effect.
Okay, yeah, so you can just do a thing that causes a will save.
So, Josh, you didn't drag the thing on his actions tab. It sets it
Well,
up for you.
I'm trying to find exactly what I would do. Destroy undead? No.
No,
Channel
just
divinity.
yeah, channel divinity. You just open the channel divinity box, then go to his action tab and drag the shield on. It should build it.
don't want to break anything.
You won't.
Alright, so channel divinity, drag it onto the.
That's a thing.
There
But-
it is!
But the DC's off, but I can probably edit that.
Is it?
Is it off?
Is it?
Is it?
It says DC 11. That better be.
Well, so you can open it and change it to wisdom or whatever the hell it is.
The DC equals your cleric spell save DC. So,
Oh.
So same thing as any other will save spell.
yep. So what? 8 plus
But if you just change it to wisdom, it'll
proficiency.
calculate it automatically for him.
Plus wisdom, yeah.
Should be 15.
Ability. Oh, that's not. That's not.
Very frustrating.
There we go.
All right. There. That's yeah. Okay. That's interesting.
And then, yeah, if they're half.
They're half or lower, they get destroyed. How many did you target?
The nearest 4.
Okay. All but skeleton 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't see the rolls. What the hell's the deal?
Oh,
no,
they
it
were
was
all-
a save, so we don't get to see it
That's
because of the
right.
weird bug.
Yeah. Palman the Destroyer.
I didn't. Oh, did you? The rolls did happen. I just didn't see them.
They did happen.
Okay.
They were
Guys, I might need to
consumed.
cut out early because my daughter's friend needs a ride home.
Ah, jeez.
Parenting.
Okay. Have a good night, Graham.
Ciao.
All right, guys.
See you
I'll catch
tomorrow,
later.
hopefully.
But
See ya.
Feel free to sling 2 bolts a turn.
Yeah. You always crit when you're gone. By the way.
That's excellent.
So yeah, improve the party. Leave.
See you guys.
good
See
night.
ya.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yeah. So they are consumed in holy light or something.
And so is
Yeah,
beer.
right.
Well, he is evil after all.
There's still one skeleton down there, shifting around, partially formed and things.
Darrendel's done.
Okay. Oh, I forgot. I have to do the NPCs. Alright, so 5, 6. Ah! It does the skeleton cackle from EverQuest and Jim Jar.
Jim Jar. Is Jim Jar ground?
Do I have clear line of sight to the skeleton from there?
Clear enough. And shoot
Okay.
with a hand crossbow or something.
Yeah. Sorry, I also have to.
Oh, do the sneak attack on himself.
Oh yeah, he's rocking.
You
And
managed
he's-
to miss.
He uses bonus action to move.
Can he do 2 shots?
No, rogues don't get second attack until
Oh, it's only-
11.
No, but he's special. He has multi-attack, but it's only melee.
Yeah, it's melee.
Okay.
He's done.
Alright. Ulrith.
So he left my site, huh?
Yep.
I have a dilemma here. I wanna... You know what, screw it. I cast Invisible on myself.
Okay.
Zoink. And go there.
Okay. Anyway,
Because,
okay.
yes, splitting the party is always a great idea.
The fantabulous idea.
And I don't
Okay.
give it. After I saw him absolutely obliterate the skeleton, I didn't. I was like, you know what? I don't care.
Okay. He's
So I see him.
almost at the limit of your vision there.
Okay.
I'm gonna dash 80 feet to there,
You are really going to run there.
and then I'm gonna yell, "Hey!"
Gosh dang it. I so want to
Alright.
punch you right now.
Why? We can't let this guy get away.
Why do you think I went invisible? I was going to follow him.
I didn't know you went
Girl.
invisible. I was around the corner.
Yeah, he can't see you. You're like he didn't run into you.
I whisper, run away, you idiot.
Oh my god! Do I shit my pants when I hear that? What happens?
Alright, so
Who is saying that?
okay.
You in no way communicated that that's what you were going to do, Rich, by the way, so it's not my
Oh
fault that I
my
didn't know
gosh.
that.
Oh my
I couldn't.
gosh.
Otherwise Groki would have heard it. Because message is a
Closing that.
standard action also.
Closing that out.
What happened? Droki had a heart attack and died? What happened? That's what I hope.
Yes. Yeah.
Still going to attack him.
Still doesn't.
We need to follow him, you idiot.
I'm just laughing because in character I just hear like strange voices that I don't recognize calling me an idiot.
You knew. Alright, here's my problem. He has a magic item that's not listed in his treasure. Tells me that it's something that he has. Implies that it has an effect, but then doesn't list the effect. I'm pretty sure it's in the player's handbook, but I don't have an easy link to it. That's, you know.
Do you really care,
Hey,
Telling us?
Makeshifter, thanks for the follow, man.
Secret.
Welcome to the stream, Makeshifter. You will now be notified of shenanigans happening
Or
here
telling
at this
one
channel.
of us
Hey,
so that
what's
we
up?
can help you with it. Probably Rob, since he knows his way around the system better than me.
Well, I was trying to find it in the thing.
I have the book.
A magic item would be in the DMG though, not
Yeah.
in the player's handbook. But
Yeah,
it should be in the module that you have.
That's what you'd think, but it's not listed in his treasure. So that's a problem.
And if you open the items and just search for it, does it show up?
You mean like? Oh, there's the items. Okay. I had that covered over.
Oh, somebody hasn't watched my video on how to set their screen.
Dude, you don't even know. All right, so
I do know.
Uh,
That's why I made the video.
let's see.
I didn't because I set my screen up to the way I want it set up.
Well, that's the whole thing. You can set it up the way I do it, and then you can fix it the way you like it based on the information. But most people, I hear over and over from my players that, oh, I can't. Hold on, give me a minute. It's under my map, and they just their whole screen is fucked.
Oh,
And I didn't do the video for me, or I mean, I didn't do the video for them. I did it for me so that I could just point them to that video and say, stop complaining to me.
yeah, as a player, I mean, I don't have too much, but you know, there's one pane that has information about Droki, one pane that has information about the Whirlstone tunnels, one
Right.
map that has other information. I mean, at some point, I had to shift things a little bit over. I'm doing all right at this point, but
Yeah,
yeah.
the story entries, I have you just have one of those open at a time, and then shift through them, and they're
The
they're
trouble
under your
is
map.
that you are in one location on the map, but the Droki information is in another one. You know, this is a bad situation. Anyway, so
Yeah,
I think I
he's
found
not
it.
buying it. Everybody, my friend Josh isn't going to listen to me. That's
Okay,
all right. He can continue to struggle with his screen while we all sit here and wait. That's
now
fine.
I have to have this somewhere so that I can read that there. That's good. Okay,
Oh, nice.
and all right. So he screams, ah, and then he clicks his heels together and takes off.
Locate object.
All right. You can hear him at this point. Not super stealthy. All right, and then Veer.
He walks up 6 spaces, shoots the last skeleton to death, and ends his turn.
Something like that.
New to Fantasy Grounds. Only been into D&D for a few months, but I'm ready to play a bunch now. I didn't want to interrupt your session, but is your 5e curse game tomorrow full? Yeah, the curse game is full. It's an ongoing game, but you can get in salvage encounters. So let me
Oh,
just
he missed. Oh no.
so follow that I just put in there.
Common.
Go to the Discord channel and read about salvage
Right.
encounters. We play that on
Cleanup
Mondays,
crew.
some Tuesdays, and some Saturdays, and you can absolutely get in that game, no problem. But yeah, the curse is closed game. It's a set number of people, so there's no
There.
spaces in that.
And I guess I'm gonna cast locate object.
Yeah, you bet, man. Hope to see you on. Let's see, what's
Okay.
today? So the next curse game is
Action.
Saturday. It's Saturday.
Yep.
So if you're available Saturday at 11
And all
p.m.
of a sudden,
Pacific,
in the corner of your upper right
we'll be
corner of
playing
your
that
eye,
day, and you can.
see this
All you have to do is show
little
up. You don't even have to have a character or
map
anything.
marker all of a sudden pop up.
All right. So that's what Pommen does.
And what is it, like 10,000 feet or something?
Just close.
There's 1,000.
As long as
feet.
the object is within 1,000 feet.
1,000 feet. Okay. Well, it's currently about 250 to 3. Boink. You see him even in the shadow?
Oh, yep.
Go.
You know what's odd? Those outlines go away when you zoom in enough, though.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Weird.
He's running. And it's the end of his turn. Darendale's gonna kill the skeleton.
Which outlines go away?
The outlines of the tunnels.
Ah!
Dying dead or
It's an NPC. It's dying dead.
I don't know what the
it's-
fuck he's talking about.
It ceases to exist. Shatters apart. Collect
Okay.
some bone chips.
then it's done.
Okay. Jim Jar.
He runs and bonus actions to there.
Okay. Ulrith.
Okay, I need to see more area here. Because I don't know what's up north of me or...
Okay. Let's see.
Please. Oh, he must have some sort of boots of expeditious retreat.
You know, something.
Something.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so that's about right for your.
Come on, Keth.
Okay.
Hold on. Go on, run. Since you can now...
Just
you
a
know.
second. Let me fucking just give me a minute. 50. 70. Okay.
Pujar doesn't split the party.
You don't know what his speed is.
It's faster than us, I'll tell you that.
And Droki. Alright, he seems to be. Well, I guess you can't see it. He's muttering angrily at a slightly higher volume. Yeah, and you hear rustling. Veer.
Does Veer has expeditious retreat?
He does. I do believe it will end his. He can only have that.
How many
for
times can he?
Hex,
How many
but
times can he? Can he? How many more times can he hex?
He's. All right. So
Doesn't Veer have Hunter's Mark?
no.
Ah, crap.
So he'll cast Expeditious Retreat. I don't have an effect for that, but okay, and that what it increases his speed by 30.
I thought it doubled.
When you cast a spell and then as a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell ends, you can take the dash action. So he basically can move as fast as Jim Jar.
Actually, not. He still moves faster than Jim Jar.
Well,
Remember, Jim
a little bit
Jar
faster,
is.
yeah.
Yeah, Jim Jar is, stunted.
Okay, so he can go
18.
Zoom. Common.
Hmm. So what is the dash action? Can I use the dash action?
You can use the dash action. It just takes your action.
Okay.
Do
And
that.
so, and how far can I move when I do that?
It gives you an extra move, basically.
So it more or less doubles your speed.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a double
that's it?
move. It's a
Oh.
double move, yeah.
Ah, dumb. I thought it was something special.
It
Well,
is.
it is. Otherwise, you just have to use your more normal move.
Eh.
Turn companions. That's what I would do if I was a cleric.
What do you want? Teleport?
Turn you. Yeah, that's
I
command.
want to
that.
be able to run fast.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a spell called Expeditious Retreat.
I don't think that's on my spell list.
It's probably not. All right, Prince.
Oh, yeah.
Way back there.
Is your speed 30?
Oh my god.
It is.
I just got a text from Laura. She was at the school board meeting this evening. And normally those things are done in an hour. This one lasted 3 hours and like 45 minutes.
Uh-oh. What are they mad about?
There's a whole clusterfuck. Yeah, like there's a parent that there's a student that has been causing some problems, but the documentation is spotty. And so parent is basically claiming that the school has been unfairly targeting him for punishment. And that like punishments in general haven't been consistent when students do act out. Plus, parent came in and caused some problems and is disputing what problems she caused when she was there. So yeah, and then there's like people riling each other on Facebook. So yeah, I think probably the entire community turned out for this one. So yeah, giant clusterfuck.
Waste of time.
Probably. All right, Darendelle ran up. He runned up.
Yep.
Okay, Jim Jar.
Dashed.
Okay, Jim Jar's done.
Trying to catch up to him. All right, Ulrith.
Okay, what do we see? Or I see?
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. So you can see 60.
Correct.
So I think I'm gonna.
Oh, Makeshifter, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm glad you found it too. Yeah, the tools I made on the Dungeon Masters Guild are designed to try to help people to game,
All right then.
but also to design their games as you
That's 60
I
foot.
think we're going to do. So yeah, I'm glad you
Oh
found
yeah,
this,
I
man.
could see 60-foot radius. That's right. I was gonna say that looked a little big for a moment.
Damn.
Nice. And you'll probably be moving it for Keth also.
Let me. Ah!
Ah,
It jumped around because you ended your turn,
I know, I hate that.
and then I didn't move Ulrith back to where he belonged. Okay.
There's a
Alright.
little bit more up north. Don't cheat us.
Sorry, I'm zoomed in.
Don't cheat us. Don't
There
you
you
cheat
go.
us.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm gonna off-center the damn circle so that I can move it later anyway.
There's a light token for that,
That's a handy trick.
but I'm not the
there.
DM, so
I wish you could attach the circle to the player.
That would be kind of handy, potentially.
there's a guy that made a light token. So it's like it's an NPC in the tracker, but it's the light token, and you can just move it all around and then turn it on and off. Kind of cool. It's free.
That might be useful. Alright, and so Droki is still ahead of you, 25. Kath, do you think he's like right on the edge of your vision there? He's
I
muttering
say-
loudly.
I say,
He
hey,
seems to be saying something like, let's see. Make me late? Eat all the mushrooms? And, yeah.
hey, August. The effects mod saves on a
Which
ton time
are-
of hassle if you're running encounters. Yes,
have
it
a heart
does.
attack and dies.
Yes.
Yay! Go team. Oh my god, I have more HP than Jim Jar finally.
Woo! Alright, so. Roki. The mushroom. Well, finally finds that mushroom in his bag, eats it, starts. Doesn't seem as hindered by the terrain. Felt you were before.
Let me guess, he's tiny.
Yep. Alright, Veer.
He's
Get his
probably
ass up
continuing to
there.
catch up.
Yep, so.
By the way, if Fear's movement plus bonus action will get him within suggestion range, then he'll cast suggestion at Droki. I'm pretty sure he's nowhere near that yet, but
It's 30 feet.
Yeah.
it's 30 feet.
Yeah, so he's.
I couldn't
He's still
remember
a
if it was
couple hundred
30, 60,
feet.
or 120.
Alright. Bombing. And we're running. And we're running.
I'm gonna throw a javelin at this fucker.
By the
120.
way,
Huh?
I'm just saving time for myself by putting an arrow down.
Okay. Darendale move.
Yes, he did.
Okay, so. Chimjar.
Okay, he's done.
I was looking at Gwydion's
Right.
stream earlier, and he showed a list of the chat triggers he made. That is the extension I need now. That chat. Oh, hold on. Keth is going to move up, and he is going to, at disadvantage, launch a javelin.
Ah!
Fuck!
Ah!
Gosh dang it.
Stop running, and I won't kill you. Okay, so what were you saying? Let's see. You showed it for the
Alright,
list of chat
sure.
triggers you made. That is the extension I need now. Those chat triggers are driving me
Brokey.
crazy for the sounds. Unfortunately, that's not a public thing. You know, you
Okay.
can get DOE's sound extensions, but you have to make your own chat trigger sounds. Because we, at this point, at least so far, we have not been able to secure permission to release those. But you can make your own. That was my alarm for medication. Okay, so don't.
Alright, he seems to be spitting for all he's worth.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Gosh dang it! You could have more or less closed the distance on him.
No, because once I get to those mushrooms, it's over, right? Difficult terrain.
The mushrooms don't start until. He wasn't in the mushrooms yet.
No,
At
but
least
he
it
was
doesn't look like it.
he was beyond where the mushrooms start, and so it would have
Yeah.
been difficult terrain for me
Oh.
to. So my only chance was to try to poke him and get his attention, which is what I said to my prom date. What's up?
Gross. So,
Gross. That has never been a response to that joke. That's funny. All right, now I got to take my pills. And why do I have to do that? Because I don't want to die.
who knows what
Every
we're
10
talking
o'clock,
about.
I have to take pills, no matter what, AM
did I
or
eat
PM.
advanced
Bananas.
Pastrokey? No, I have not. Just one moment.
Processing.
Processing. Yeah, well, other things are happening. See, you're moving into another room, and other things are happening.
And it's Veer's turn.
We'll be in a moment if you want. For 18. Or I'll move them up.
Did you
Well,
want me to just move him?
Nope, because it's not quite Veer's turn. So, yeah. Roki rush.
He moves to that place with the arrow.
Alright. Well, he'll do that when it's his turn, because it's not his turn yet. Because Roki,
Is under attack
yeah, ran
by the
through.
mushroom men.
No, well, he's managed to kick a hive of fighters, and now they're
Awesome.
now they're all like angry
Swarming.
at him. So yeah, they swarm over at him. Oh, I guess they have to actually get on. All right, they are quote unquote on top of him there.
That's what my prom date said. Fucking A, man.
Oh
It's
my
10
God.
o'clock. We should be done.
Don't kill him.
Okay, so
Sometime tonight. Oh, you're shitting me. Oh, no, I
Okay,
didn't.
he's all
Okay, I thought I just erased all my email.
Ooh.
Sometime tonight, by the way, I will be
of course,
updating a
then
file
the
of the random
other
encounter
bug nest that he
generator,
managed to
and it will
rile.
include. I just have to test to make sure it's working right. It will now include
it comes over to
CR levels
And
0
centipedes. I wonder if they
Yeah.
could
to
cause
17 rather
paralysis
than
or
just
something.
1 through 17. So I put in all the
think
zeros,
so.
halves, quarters, and eighths.
Fight the crap out of him.
So that's a lot.
Oh.
A lot of
Aw.
fucking monsters.
All right, now Veer moves up
To the arrow.
to the arrow. Okay.
The black one. And that's his turn.
Okay. Palman.
Let's see. How far back am I now?
Oh, for the last 2 turns, I only moved 30 instead of 40. Fuck.
Whoops. So you could be like another 20 feet ahead or more.
Yeah. More. 20 feet probably.
For the last 2 turns?
Maybe it's only
And
the
you were-
last turn.
And you were taking the dash action?
Yeah, because the last turn is the only turn I didn't take the dash action because I threw the javelin, so it would be just 10
Right,
feet
okay.
more.
Okay.
We're both done.
Darrendel's done. Okay. Gimdar.
Okay, he's done.
Yay.
So I presume eating a mushroom does not count, is not the same as casting a spell.
What do you mean it's not?
So I lose my invisibility if I attack or cast a spell.
Oh, no, it is not.
Okay, I go there and I mushroomize.
Okay, it doesn't shrink you down a ridiculous amount. It's enough to, like, move through, but it still ends up being... I mean, now you're as big as Jim Jar, who still had issues in the mushroom forest here.
Well, he has
Oh.
mushrooms too. Oh, so it's still rough terrain no matter what for me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, $9 for
If I think
13 mods.
if
Yeah,
did we knew
And
that beforehand?
You knew that before.
the ones that
Okay,
the
I
ones
don't
that will
need a
really
mushroom
help
and I
you a
move.
lot are
Yeah.
Okay.
like the background ones, the spells and cantrips known and all that, because
Okay.
Okay,
It's
so...
where you can go to look for when you're building
more
characters.
centipedes are ticked off, and
You can
going
you can
at
look at
him.
all that on one screen
Aren't
rather
there
than
yet.
having to flip through the player's handbook or go.
What you
So
doing, Kath?
everything that's colored is difficult terrain. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna dash to there, which I'm giving myself 10 feet per square for the colored stuff.
Okay.
And since I dashed, I can't do anything else.
Okay. Okay. Pushers like here.
So yeah, I think once you start running stuff on Fantasy Grounds, you will really you'll really have a good time. Makeshifter, it's a lot of fun. I do this.
Let's see.
I broadcast 6 days a
This will
week,
actually slow him down if he decides
And
to.
I like to play.
disengage.
but I'm such a control freak that DMing is much more my thing because like I'm sitting here waiting and it's like fucking come on, let's get going. But I can't, I'm not the DM, so I
Alright,
can't
so-
set the pace of the game or whatever. But
Yeah, he has to disengage. 1, 2.
disengage, pussy. I notice a lot on tabletop to find out small bits of info. I have to go to several pages. Yeah,
All right.
yeah, it's a pain in the ass. And so a lot of those, probably half of those mods that I built were to prevent having to do that. Yeah, I'm the DM for Salvage. Absolutely, that's me. Yep, you can come and build a character that day, or you can use a pre-generated one. But you can also
Alright,
just build one if you want.
Veer.
And we have a good time doing that game.
Do the black arrow or
Oh, I didn't do Veer.
okay.
Sorry, I was doing Jim Jar since he's right before me.
Tomorrow is Curse of Strahd. Oh my god, I'm gonna be
The
Bring-
other black arrow.
bringing the hammer down on these people tomorrow.
Okay. Veer's getting close-ish. Common.
Where's this guy going anyway? Let me see this map.
Trying to get those long range effects. I guess you're tracking him still. He's not that
Yeah.
far away.
That's about all I got as tracks.
Yeah, he pretty much has to be like almost nearly halfway across the map for him to lose him at this point, I think.
I done.
Okay. Jimjar.
He runs to there.
You guys had a plan, and it's mostly working. It's just he's a wily bastard.
Well, now that it's difficult terrain, it's gonna suck.
Yep. Well, that's his trick.
It worked until Kath.
Yep. All right, Ulrith.
What do you mean it worked until me?
Oh, he was running anyway. He's just running a little bit faster.
Okay, done.
How did you? Oh yeah, okay, never mind.
Kath.
Okay, so that's 40 feet, which I'm assuming is my dash.
Oh my god, yeah, difficult terrain.
Yeah.
All right. Then
Oh my god, this is so slow
let's
paced.
tick off some more spiders.
Oh gosh, he's ticking everything off, isn't he?
He's sprinting through everything.
At least he's ticking them all off before we get there.
That's right. Person might still be riled.
I'm
when
the
you come
bugbear.
through.
That's funny.
But they're missing. Duashar, wow. Far back there, buddy. And
Get all these people way the fuck back there. Wow. I'll never catch up.
more centipedes. I don't even know if you guys can see him other than it goes, ah, ah.
I know where he is.
Jim Jar
Aw.
might.
Oh, snap. Critical hit.
Ow.
Holy
He's
shit,
a-
he's gonna be dead before we get there.
He's alive, but yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, he's doing his best to run still. So let's see. Disengage.
Surprised he's not poisoned.
Yeah, he's not poison on it for some. Okay, he's just gonna run.
He's not going to disengage.
Nope. He just wants to get the F out of there.
Oh, he's so gonna die on the free strike.
See.
2 free strikes.
Go spitters!
It's actually unlikely, but you never know.
We don't know.
If I'd have read that earlier, he would have just. Okay, 1 miss.
Aw,
Phew! Yee.
Stupid
Okay.
centipedes.
so unreliable.
All right. Yeah, he's sprinting for all he's worth there. Ah! Okay. Just scuttling along behind him.
Question is, how persistent are they?
Not very quickly. Veer. Yeah, so you guys, like, are you guys just gonna keep chasing him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, then... Here we'll...
And
Sorry,
because
that's for Jim Jar, not.
it's not going to
him.
put a dent in the 30,000 we need, I'm just going to disengage past these things and keep after this guy. Oh, that's a little metagaming there. But yeah, I think our intent is to, run him down as much as we can.
Yeah. I mean, you have the thing is that he's gonna run, as far as you know. He's running right now.
Right.
But you can still track him for a sustained period.
Still would rather be nipping at his heels because he'll make mistakes.
That is true. I mean, it does mean that he'll, like, maybe accidentally pick off something. He nearly died to bugs.
I know. Okay. Did Palmen go?
No, but it doesn't
Oh.
matter.
So are we
Yeah,
gonna?
'cause
Are we gonna?
you can't. You guys are gonna have trouble catching him. Is my point. Like, most of you haven't even started in on the difficult terrain.
So
you're gonna
okay.
lose him. I mean, you're gonna lose sight of him, is what I'm saying. So, and it's kind of time to quit here.
Oh.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, what's your plan of action? Because you're about to, like, run in around some angry spiders.
Yeah, I think our plan
are
of
you
action
gonna-
is to locate object until we find him. After we, he's gonna disappear, but then we're gonna just. I mean, I don't. Maybe I'm not too sure on the particulars, but basically, our idea is to track him.
Yeah. And so
So
my question is, are you doing? I know you're tracking him, and I know you have the locate object. What I'm asking is, are you sprinting as hard as you can, which ends up actually taking longer because we have to, like, do combat round by combat round as everything happens, or I mean, are you guys gonna just mop up this encounter and then find him later?
We might might as well mop it up and then find him later.
Okay, I mean, it's your guys' choice, but it's
Because
probably
I have a
easier.
feeling there's only one
see,
place.
I was sorry, Rich. I'm sorry that I didn't mean to cut you
Oh.
off, but I was just answering what Josh was saying. I thought the opposite. I thought if we ran past the encounter, it would be quicker. We would just bypass it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe, but they might be nipping at you while you run by.
That's fine.
In the difficult terrain, but it's whatever you guys want to choose.
Because I knew,
discuss it amongst
I knew it
yourselves.
was past 10 o'clock, and I knew you're trying to bring it to a close, and so I that's why I thought we were just going to be like, okay, so we follow him, we go find him with the locate object, and just
Well,
kind
why
of
don't we
get to that
just
point.
finish this round and wherever we're at, we pick up from there. Because there's not too many, too many things that are going to be truly effective after, everyone's done.
I don't know what any of that means. What he just said, I have no idea what any of that. I heard the English words.
All
I
right.
don't understand what he means.
Well, I guess.
By the way, you guys watching this stream, all these guys that I'm
think
playing with,
about
they're
what
all
how
friends
you
of
want
mine.
to handle this
I know them
situation.
personally.
He gives all appearances to be running away as quickly as possible, and that
So I'm
seems to be pretty
busting
quick.
balls on my friends.
Faster than you guys can move. So,
All right. So,
Oh, one thing that we would have done before we would have gone out for this is I would have bought in Jim Jar studded leather.
Okay.
Is botan a word? I
I'll
think
allow it.
botan.
You
Botan.
didn't think about NPC gear. But Jim Jar likes being.
He likes being AC 12.
Yeah. All right. Oh, I am going to write some notes.
I'm pretty sure like Prince Darendale would probably buy some armor also.
If he
Hey.
can
Standard
find
magic wild
any.
table. Conditions and effects 2.
Characters.
Random encounter creator
Thoughts
1.
on Droki's Trail.
Is that what we are?
Well, I
Spell
mean,
list with all info.
sort of.
1.
In comparison to some other situations you guys have been in.
Yeah, we're closer than we've ever been.
Yeah. I mean, you guys haven't done any damage to him directly, but you did scare him enough that he has been injured.
Silver! Wild magic table. Just went to silver. Excellent. Now I gotta change it.